BassResinator here. I just got done curing the UV resin, and I'm waiting on my resin. It's out in the vacuum chamber, but I did dark cyan right here and these numbers, royal blue in these, and I'll explain why in just a little bit, blue in these, and then dark blue in these top. I've had this mold and I hadn't been able to figure out exactly what I wanted to do with it. I think I'm gonna, let me, there we go, got more of it in it. And I was like, it's a melting clock, but I want to do more than just that. So I thought, seashell technique, huh? Yeah, so what I'm going to do, of course, for my white, I'm going to use Ocean White from Let's Resin. But my first color is going to be this alcohol ink called Fiji Green, which is a dark aqua. And then Smurf from Octopus Inks, that's a resin dye. And then I'm going to go with Crater Lake Blue. And then Pigmently's Deep Blue Wonder. All these things over here. And then the white, and then I'm going to have my clear push. Now this mold holds about 11 ounces. So I just mixed up the resin. It's out in the vacuum chamber. It should be done now. I'll go get it. But I'm going to push it from this way. So hopefully the dark colors will end up down here and the lighter up here so that these numbers will be visible. Does that make sense? I don't want dark numbers on top of dark colors. So push it down this way and then have it all come back and it'll be pretty. Okay, you heard my vision. Let's see if I can make it happen. I just realized the colors that I'm doing, this is light, and I said I was going to pour it this way. I need to pour it this way. So we're starting with the, got lots of, I was mixing this really fast. I'm using Bondcrafter Art 1:1 resin, but this is the Fiji Green, which is almost this color right here. Watch when I pour it out. I think you'd still see those numbers over the top, but I just want to be on the safe side. Here comes the Smurf Pitufo. This is the Octopus ink, and it looks like I did not stir it up as well as I could have. Little floaties. That's okay. This is going to be an ocean. It's going into my ocean themed bathroom. Hang up on the wall. I'm always wondering, what time is it? And so now I'll know. And then here comes the Crater Lake Blue. Watch this stuff. It's going in this trough. I want it to go across the face of the clock. Well, it's still pretty as all get out. Man. And then here comes the Deep Blue Wonder. Come on, start spreading across. Go that way. Gee whiz. It's pretty down here. I mean, goodness. Keep going that way. Go, flow that way. Okay, here's the white. Now I read that it's supposed to be 11 ounces, and I have a little over 4 ounces of clear. That looks like it's going to be more than 4 ounces. Well, if I have to make up more, I'll make up more, I guess. Here we go. I have to pour it kind of slowly because these drip things down here are going to overflow. I don't know, man. That just doesn't look like that's going to be enough. I hope it is. It's still flowing that way. These are some pretty colors mixed together, though. I hope this does what I was wanting it to do. Keep going. Keep going. As slow as molasses. Go. I guess I could use the heat gun. It also help pop some bubbles. It's almost met up. Go. Looks like we made it. Yeah. Okay, we got some really cool looking stuff happening down in these thingies. I need to get my silicone thing. Looks like there's some bubbles hanging on the edge right there. I bought this mold. Julie Cutts had this ridiculous sale because she needed to clean out her Amazon store so that she could add more things. They wouldn't let her put any more stuff in her existing store without cleaning out her old. So, that was almost a disaster. So there was really good sales going on. Okay, this is blank right here. I hope some of that color comes back in. it's looking mighty fine with the color scheme. And I had reused those cups, but I started getting other colors wanting to mix in with the colors that I had already, with the new colors I was putting in. Does that make sense? So I'm gonna have to get rid of those little cups that I mixed these. There's like 3 different pours I used in there, and some of those older pours were, hey, look at this. Maybe this will help fill in this bald spot right here. Not enough white. Okay, I just let it cure now. Getting some cool action here, and some of this stuff is flowing up to the front. You know, maybe I can go over that little bit that I just poured on there. Oh yeah, I like what I did there. Okay, now I just let it cure up. Okay, we'll see what it looks like in the morning. See ya. Well, it's the next morning and things happened. Don't know exactly what happened, but there's some cool patterns on the back here. It's still a bit bendy, so I'm going to take it out so we can look at it, and then I'll apply the clockworks later. But it's seeming to come out. Because I just went around the edge like that and it peeled back easily, so. Okay, that's coming out okay. There's a little transparency right there in the middle, but that I think is going to add to the allure. And then especially if it's hanging on the wall. Oh, nothing left behind. Very good, very good. Let us see. Oh man. Well, these are a little bit lost, but goodness, look at the seashell. there's some of it happening around here. Look at these little pockets. But then there's some in here. Oh man. Oh, that is definitely pretty. And I will show you the clockworks I'm going to use. Glow-in-the-dark tips. This is the second hand. Cool. And then the minute hand. It's stuck on the table here. And you'll be able to see that very clearly. It looks like a hole there, but I think that's just some, I don't know, it might be a hole. But like maybe there was a little air pocket or something underneath. I'll find out real quick. And then the hour hand. And those definitely glow in the dark. And they'll charge up with the light. And then have at it. Okay, let's see. Oh, that is a pocket. I might be able to, there's a couple spots, but those were, no, that's not. Yeah, that is. I may be able to fill those with clear UV. And there's a couple spots here. And maybe on these, I could go around with a marker on the edge, on the outside edge, so that it'll cause it to stand out. I'll keep working on it. Haven't decided totally what to do with that, but while it's continuing to cure, I will wrap my mind around it. And that's the way, that's the clockworks. Cool. Okay. Well, I'll let this sit for a while and come up with ideas. Yeah. Okie doke. We'll see you when I come up with my ideas. Bye. Well, I ended up putting a top coat on this section. There were a couple spots over here by the 11 and that the mold had some, I don't know what they were. Something may have sat on it during shipment or whatever, but it left a mark on the finish, and I was like, I don't want to do that. And so I went around with silver around the numbers, and then I thought, well, I'll put a little, as I'm pouring the top coat on this section, I put some on top, so those are domed. I don't know if you can see that. Came out pretty nice. Now those numbers glow in the dark. In order to get, while I was putting the top coat on this, in order to keep it from going through that center area, I used the 8mm silicone plug from Little Windows. Perfect fit. And then I just went and installed it. So yeah. Now my wife says I can't hang this anywhere. She's not totally sold on the droopy, drippy effect, but I really like, look, you know, I tried to do the seashell technique, and because this part is thicker than this, we didn't get the same type of effect everywhere, but look, you can see some of that, and then even into this, oh man, that's cool looking stuff there. And the colors worked well with each other. It looks like water, lighter water or shallower water there, and deeper water. Look at this. Man, those colors really work together. So yeah, I'm going to take this outside and let the sun charge because this will glow in the dark, and then I'll bring it in and take some pictures of it in the dark, as well as outside getting charged. Yeah, I am pleased with this. Let's see if I can do it. My wife is not so much yet. She goes, I'm not so sure about that design, but it'll grow on her, she said. So until then, it's either going to go in my office. Yeah, dun 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 dun. Yep, I'm happy with this, so I'm going to take it outside. If you are a subscriber of mine, thank you so very much. If you are not and you would like to be, it's really simple. Just go down to the bottom of this video screen and you'll see a button that says subscribe on it. Now, if you're seeing different wild colors, my wife got a whole bunch of hand towels and stitched them together. So we have flowers over here, flowers over there, stripes and stripes. So kind of cool. We have a little table out in the kitchen where I'm sitting this. If you do subscribe and you push that subscribe button, right next to it there's a little button that has a bell icon on it. Click that and you'll be notified anytime I do something new. So yeah, we'd love to have you subscribe to the channel, and that's free, remember. Now, if you do want to support the channel monetarily, there are channel memberships available. And if you want to do that, click the button that says join. There's 2 levels. There's the Blue Bonnet level, which is level 1. And level 2 is called the Indian Paintbrush. And Blue Bonnet is $1.99. Indian Paintbrush is $2.99. So if you would like to support the channel, any money that comes in from that or ad revenue goes right back into this channel so that I can buy clockworks, resin, colorants, markers, all of that. So yeah, anything that comes in from this channel goes right back into the channel. I appreciate you for being here. Hope you liked this. I'm having fun with it. If you do get this mold and it has something weird going on up there when you pull it out, just do a top coat on this middle section. It comes out really nice and slick. Look at that, it's super smooth, shiny. Okay, out to the sun I go. Thank you for watching today. Bye.